TenSura Slime Ken, or The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, is licensed and produced by Studios 8-Bit, Crunchyroll, Funimation, and Muse Communication. Based on the works by Fuse. Please support the official release.
Hello there, YouTube, Jack here with more TenSura Slime Ken, The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2, Episode 7, I think, actually. I didn't keep track. Anyway, last time we had the... Well, the prelude to disaster. I hate calling it that because I have another video titled exactly that, but that's what the actual episode was called, so I'm gonna call it that. And this episode is called Despair, so not yet we're not yet in the uplifting, yay, Rimuru is gonna kick everyone's ass part. In fact, he is still very much in the process of getting his own ass handed to him by Hinata. And that's kind of like where we left off. The village is being attacked. Again, village, town, country. I don't even really know town. I think town is best suited. Capital? Capital! That's good. The capital is being attacked by the Falmouth Kingdom, with the 3 other worldlers being massive dicks. And I just realized that my second audio recording is not recording what it's supposed to record. Which is kind of dumb on his part. Yeah, that's just not working. Okay, screw the backup audio in that case. Because I have another backup. Anyway, yeah, that's sort of where we left off, wasn't it? Rimuru getting probably not killed because title character and all that. And, well, all the others we don't know yet for sure, because it could be the turning point of the story where things get really, really dark. But I'm gonna doubt it until it actually happens, you know? Until we actually get confirmation that someone is dead. I've been burned by anime too often to trust it. In any case, how about we get into this episode already for the despair, I guess. In the 3, 2, 1. Oh, starting off right with that sound design. Like that, all those sound effects, I so love them. We're starting right off the opening, goddammit. Well, damn. Did you just leave the sword in there? I mean, it looks disgusting, but again, the sound design, though. Well, I mean, it would be more surprising if she didn't have a backup plan, I suppose. I'm digging this sound so much. Well, that seems like an ace in the hole, okay? What even is happening? Good God. Oh God, I'm loving that reverb. I know I should probably be concerned because he just got disintegrated, but again, I'm kinda... Did you just put in a monocle? Stylish, but yeah, I just very much doubt that our main character just died, you know? He's so adorable. You were very much in trouble. So, like, when he sheathed the sword or something, right? So that was the distraction then. Perhaps? I do remember. I think that was mentioned in the first volume. Like a full-on clone doppelganger. Like, you know, not just some Kagebushi no Jutsu. He's still so happy. Nope. He didn't win at all. He's so happy. No. I also love how he's standing there like that. Oh yeah, like, you probably should. But there's still the barrier on the other side, so... I love that look. Huh? Yes, very, very bad, actually. Searching. I have hit. What? Oh, he's gone with the Rimuru-sama now too. He probably said it before, but I don't know. I just didn't pay attention to it. I guess maybe the subtitles for season 1 just didn't translate it as Great Rimuru. Which, side note, I love it when subtitles put in the extra effort to translate these things instead of just leaving it as Sama. Yeah, but is it maintained from the outside or inside? That's the real question here. Oh, still headed. Not there yet. Principle, okay. It's an inferior version. Who's inferior? Like, they had this whole apparatus giant thing there, and Hinata is like the big boss lady, so really... I'm not sure. Just bust through! Yep. There's our... Like, from the title... not the title, the trailer. Trailer, that's what I was looking for. Yep. Yeah, the situation is dire, to say the least, eh? Well, they are probably quite relieved to see him. Well, apparently... Yeah, that does not at all look like a very small problem, like no matter how you twist it. How many times are you gonna look up just to look down again? Oh, okay, that's what they're doing. That's kind of tragic, honestly. Like they... Yeah, I get it. If she's the one maintaining the barrier. Well, that's just all kinds of tragic to watch. God damn. You're looking down way too much. Like, as a story trope, I mean. Visual trope, more so. Well, there's quite a lot of paint spilled all around, but... that can't be cleaned up. And there we go. Consequences. And a lot of them. But kind of predicted, like, you know, a lot of nameless cannon fodder to appear. Oh, goddamn, like the... Yeah, no, that part, but the... He also gave the order, like, to not fight them, didn't he? All the way back when... I honestly forgot all about that. Well, lots of deaths there. A great sage to the rescue. Yay for reason. Oh, dude's here too. Again, it's like the shifting timelines that sort of screw you over here. That too. So, she's alright too, that's good. Well, that's incredibly bold of you. To like straight up tell when you'll be back too. Really. That's honestly not even like just baseless greed. You like as an entire kingdom you'll lose your most valuable income. That would probably be the least that you have to offer. At this juncture. Well, saying you surf is a bit of a stretch, but I get it. God damn it, dude, quit it with the wine! It's like I don't mind the classy image, but it's like literally all you ever do. Ah, god damn it. So we didn't see what came of like Shion though, did we? Like Shion and Shuna and well I guess Gopta too were like the ones I was actually worried about. But on the other hand, like I mentioned in the previous episode already, in terms of predictions, that I expected a lot of death for stakes' sake. To sort of like make it clear this is the dark and serious timeline. I still wonder how Milan plays into all of this, honestly. Like, the most probable thing would be if she's being manipulated. Since, you know, she's super gullible. Next time. Hope. Well, that's such a drastic shift in titles. Again, I don't mind. We need that up now after all the all the angst and death and surprises and whatnot. Again, I don't know quite what is to come, other than shit will go down. Like the army even like sort of said that they were gonna return, you know, in a week. So probably not gonna have a fun time. Since like the only reason you were even able to put up a fight was because of the double barriers. If Mulan doesn't put up a new one, like the magic barrier, like they kind of said it wasn't the biggest part, but still. Like Great Sage said that, and the Magiculous barrier thingy. That they, like, again, I think they erected it from the outside somehow. Wait, actually the barriers stayed in place. They were already gone by that point, weren't they? So I suppose actually we should be more concerned with taking the barriers down since, well, they're still up, and that's like kind of their main advantage. The Fall of Kingdom and the Holy Knight Order and all that. The church stuff, shenanigans, they're like very, 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 very much reliant on these. We've seen the same thing in Hinata's fight, and again, I kind of want to know when Great Sage said the barrier was inferior, which one they were talking about. I assume Hinata had the stronger barrier. Wow, I nailed that. But its purification is weaker, making it an inferior version. As well as reduced magical density cost. Magic density? Same as Holyfield. Negative. Nope. Principle is the same. Okay, like from the way the sentence is structured, it's actually not really clear which one's supposed to be inferior. Multi-layer barriers. Well, given the actual context. Context, dude. If Rimuru can work inside this barrier and negate it, then obviously Hinata has the stronger one, since otherwise he should have been able to work out of that one. Right? That's like the only way this makes any sense whatsoever. So lips are dry. Yes. Now, we had this little moment there when Mula like kind of tried to take all the blame because, you know, she is a very good-hearted person. Even though I guess she kind of doesn't necessarily have a heart at the moment. Still not really clear if that's like literally or not. I think it's meant literally, but could be wrong. And I don't want to look these things up because I probably get spoiled a lot. So, yeah. In any case, like when she tried to take the blame, Rimuru was in murder mode there. Straight up murder mode. So when the people who were actually responsible come back for, you know, the cleansing that they might try to do here, since, you know, like obviously getting this nation under the fold of the Fallen Kingdom would probably work just as well, since, you know, it's more about their income and trading routes and all that. So I guess that could technically work for them, but it kind of like also depends on the question of whether or not they can accept the monster nation as a principle, which so far it seems they can't. At least the church can't, and they're like kind of cooperating because like their goals are the same. They're getting rid of the monster nation, it would seem to me. Yeah, but basically, when that little army of theirs come back and the other worldless, I assume Hinata might not be part of it. Since, like, she didn't even want to be involved with Rimuru in the first place. She only came to avenge Shizu. Or, like, what she thought she would avenge, because, like, I mean, he technically killed her, but, you know. So, she probably won't be part of this subjugation effort in a week's time. My main reasoning for that being, though, is that we would absolutely be boned if she was there. Like, Rimuru can put up a fight, but still. Plus, you know, in terms of things getting dark, it's obviously a huge shift from what we've had so far. But it's still... it's looking up, I guess. it's kind of the part of me that just kind of does not see the canon photo deaths as more than dramatic stakes. But they have been raised, that's for sure. Like, no matter how much I'm sort of brushing it aside, the stakes are very much real now. They have killed a whole lot of people, monsters, but, you know, citizens of Rimurus. And especially, like, his orders. Like, that one was the one that actually hit hard. Because I forgot about that. I generally forgot that he ordered them not to fight back. Well, you know, not to fight, but it kind of boils down to the same. He never put down any exceptions of self-defense or whatnot, which, obviously, hindsight 2020, he really should have done that. But, like he said, he's been playing with fire this entire time without noticing it. Because he's kind of been neglecting politics a lot, even though he's been building friendly relationships with other nations. It still came to bite him in the ass, big time. So, like, these rules that he just sort of, like, set up in passing, even when he was aware that, like, okay, I'm in charge of these, like, I don't know, 50 goblins, or, like, hobgoblins at a point, goblinas, and the dire wolves, or whatever they were called. Like, yeah, there's my small gathering, you know, please don't fight humans, we don't want to be, wiped out by some adventurer party that sees us as a threat, so, you know, be nice to everyone. And boy, did it bite him in the ass, because for once this absolute loyalty that I love so much in every character. Like, when he showed up with Benimaru too, like, everyone just, first off, take a knee. That's like, step one, take a knee, just for the great Rimuru. And I don't know why I love it so much. Again, I love the fact that the subtitles actually say Great Rimuru instead of Rimuru-sama. I really, really hate it, both in sub and dub, when they don't do their job and translate. Because that's supposed to be a thing. And yeah, like, oh, anime watchers, you know what sama means at this point, or senpai, or all those, like, buzzwords that get thrown around a lot. But still, it's the goddamn job of a translator to translate it. So, like, with subs, I'm a lot more lenient because they're often fan subs and, like, unpaid labor and whatnot, so who am I to complain? But especially with dubs, I hate it so much. I hate nothing more than a dub that keeps the honorifics like san, chan, sama, because it's not freaking English. Or it's Japanese, basically, so it's not any other language either. And that's just the worst. But yeah, I take the respect, and it's that very respect, that very loyalty, that did a full 180 and just kicked him in the arse, wherever that might be on a slime. So yeah, for now, all the named characters, I know they are all named, but you know what I mean, managed to make it out alive, which, good, and I kind of doubt that at this juncture the next battle is gonna be where we have the casualties, because, like, I feel like this was the chance. And even so, we haven't even really gone into anything that's in the opening yet, because, like, the opening shows so many characters, and, like, demons, and there's this, what was it, Kuro guy, I think that was what he temporarily called, who had, like, his standalone episode, the demon dude who's eventually gonna be summoned by Rimuru, so that's gonna be fun whenever that comes around. Don't know if this is relevant for this arc or much, much later. Actually, I think it's this arc, since I have seen the light novel cover. I can look it up, that's not spoiler. Volume 5. Seriously, if at any point a light novel covers spoiler, then you done fucked up. Yeah, no, that's like him in the background. And since we are in volume 5 right now, from what I know, that should be a thing that will eventually, well, be a thing. I'm looking forward to that. God, I'm so hoping we really get a little bit of Dark Rimuru. Like, I mean, it's kind of, you know, war on that, and it's like, that's also the whole thing with the merchant who walked off at the end there. The public image with war is always important. You mustn't be the aggressor, because you kind of lose support of your allies and whatnot, because usually it's always the sort of, I don't want to say contract, but I can't think of the better word right now, where they will help you against an invasion, which means that you need to be the attacked side. You can't be the attacker, the aggressor, because that's when you're the bad guy. That's sort of unilaterally what everybody agrees on, which is also why they had this whole poorly staged, but still, thing with the Otherworlders, the poorer citizens getting attacked by the monsters, so they had a justified reason for attacking, and all that. So, sort of make it clear that the outside world sees them as the victim here, as they rightfully are. But yeah, next episode, Hope, which, I mean, could mean a whole bunch of things. We're kind of still preparing for the war when the army inevitably returns. That's gonna be fun, because I really just wanted him to massacre them. I kind of very much doubt that's gonna be what happens. I can't see it anytime soon, because like, he has killed a lot, like, but usually it's always been monsters. We had the direwolves at the beginning, then the like orcs and whatnot. Like, Rimuru's forces, if we account for like the Kishin and everybody else under him as sort of like as a combined total, they have racked up a body count. And so far, humans have been exempt from that, because it's always been other monsters, which in large parts is probably also from a narrative standpoint, since you kind of want to establish us as the sympathetic side, so you can't just jump right into killing humans, because, well, we are humans. It might not give you a good idea if we are the ones being killed. But now that we have a clear reason, that we know that it's not like all humans, it's just them, we might get a nice little human massacre. I would approve. I would love to see that, absolutely. But yeah, for now, we'll have to be all, so please leave a comment, subscribe if you may, or a like. Really anything that helps the YouTube algorithm, or it just helps me, basic statistics. I love them. More than anything, comments. Even if it's just a plain old nice comment, please. I love them. And until next time, see you then. Bye.